Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play The Binding of Isaac. I'm Nye, and I'm bringing you your daily dose of salt. Let's play as the Lost. Still working on that whole Lost speedrun thing. It has not been treating me very well over the course of the past couple of weeks now. Well, actually, yeah, that's not exactly true. I've only been working on the Lost speedrun for a couple of days, so I'm not going to be exactly upset by the fact that it hasn't happened immediately. That being said, working on the Lost has taken me quite some time. Enough so that the backlog has started to catch up with me on my current efforts. I really hate it when the spiders do that, when they just dodge back and forth. But yeah, the backlog generally is significantly behind me whenever I'm working on something like this. Generally, I have a lot more time than the backlog really requires. Okay. I have a lot more time than the backlog requires, so generally I'm kind of ahead. You know, whatever you're seeing at the moment is generally something I've done quite some time ahead of time. That being said, the backlog is beginning to catch up to me. At least in some small way. Not exactly filling me with pleasure and enjoyment at the idea that this is taking so long. Especially when a lot of streamers I know who have been doing this stuff have actually gotten this ahead of time. That said, some of them have incredible amounts of luck, but most of them are a lot better than I am, so that has a lot to do with it. Okay. Grab my penny and move on. Guess I'll pick up the swallowed penny. Didn't really intend to pick that up, honestly, but you know what you're gonna do. So, butt bombs don't really fill me with any large amount of joy. They're not a bomb-type item that I consider to be amazing. So I'm not going to say that I'm doing really good there. But, you know, hopefully they'll actually give me something. Hopefully they'll work out. I'm just going to drop one of those right there. See if I can use the butt bombs to help me a little bit. That did get rid of all of the mini guys, so that's helpful. Was kind of hoping it would do a little bit more damage to that big poop over there. This one. I'm amazed that it got away, taking a lot of damage and not dying. Judgment's interesting, so I think we're gonna go ahead and go with that. Drop my two of spades a lot earlier than I intended to. Was gonna look for some more keys, but generally these runs do not fail for lack of key. There are some exceptions, but I'm not lacking keys here for the most part. Probably gonna find our secret room right above this room right here, which I hope so, because we're at the boss room, so we are long overdue for our secret room. I do not like that this guy is he's starting to freak out a little bit. I do not like that this guy is a champion. I already have enough problems with these guys without having one that takes more hits than normal. Just stay against that door, buddy. Nope, just stay right there. Thank you. Please and thank you. No, interesting. Okay. Well, I'm not going to really... Okay, we are going to drop that right the hell now. Black Widow very frequently gets me killed. Am I already out of bombs? I am already out of bombs. Wow. That is not a good sign at all. And there's the death to the spider. Wasn't really expecting to go well there. Anytime I see Black Widow, it's generally a bad day. And when I see Black Widow and I don't have anything to kill it with, that's an even worse day. I'm going to get myself over to the left of Pride here, just to give me the most amount of horizontal space. Vertical space is never really a huge problem for me with Pride, but horizontal space tends to be a little bit important, especially... Oh god, why? Especially when it comes to his diagonal shots, I like to be able to have a little bit more time, especially when he's wandering a lot between shots. Star Card is pretty fantastic, getting the teleport directly to the item room. What really interests me about this is going to allow me to go into a curse room on some future floor. Probably not this floor. Generally on floor 1, because the floors are so small, and because certain rooms have certain restrictions to where they're allowed to line up, generally I would have already seen... Okay, there's another one down there. Okay, I'm not liking this at all. I'm not liking anything about the situation. Okay, a little bit better. Now there's only one of these guys left. But yeah, generally, certain rooms do have restrictions about what other rooms they're allowed to sit next to. Everybody has a place at the table, but they all are playing by seating chart. For example, obviously, a room like a shop or an item room, because they can only have one exit, has to be at a terminal of some sort, a termination. They have to be somewhere where nothing else is nearby, so that kind of limits where they're allowed to be. Same thing applies to most every specialty room, so same thing applies to a curse room, same thing applies to a library. They have to be at a terminal. So because of this, there's only... I always go the wrong way in this room. Because of this, there's only so many places that these various rooms can be, so by not seeing a curse room right off the bat, we can be pretty confident that at least on floor 1, there's no curse room on this floor. Is that a guaranteed thing? No, not at all. There's always ways that the map generation in the game can throw you a curveball, but it's pretty unlikely. Just like it's unlikely I'm going to see anything except for a boss room at the end of this particular hallway. Just like it's unlikely that I'm going to see the secret room be anywhere but directly to my right here. There's not really a lot of places else it could be. Now, I've been known to be wrong. This is going to be one of those non-standard secret rooms, isn't it? Yeah, weird. Generally, secret rooms like to be in a very specific location, and that location is generally between 2 other rooms sandwiched. Secret rooms really appreciate doing that. They really enjoy being right next to the shop. That's a place that they like to hang out. So not seeing one there is not necessarily a weird thing, because there are times that secret rooms can hide out in other locations. It's just a little bit unusual. Floor 1 has always been known to have some of those weird, non-standard secret room locations. There are future floors that can do it too, but floor 1, especially, not even in Vanilla... damn. Floor 1 in Vanilla Isaac was especially known for having those weird locations. Small Boom is probably going to kill me. No? Excellent. That spider? No? Awesome. How about this blue champion here who's going to burst into a cloud of bullets as soon as I kill him? I'm not really a fan of Common Cold on the Lost. And not as a first item, at least. There's so many better items. And even the poison... Stop doing the left and right dancing thing. Even poison has better versions. If you get if you get Scorpio, it's a better Common Cold. So it's kind of a... Not only is it not an amazing item, especially because most bosses gain some level of immunity to poison over time, or at least they can't be poisoned continuously like a standard enemy can. It can be a problem sometimes. Let's go ahead and let that blow that up for me, and I will use that key on this and gain a little bit more money and some more bombs. Not really usually happy to see troll bombs, but I'll admit that one worked out pretty darn well in my case. A little bit worried about that red fire there, so I'm not... yeah, see, that's exactly why. It fired as soon as it saw me. Fine. I was really hoping that I'd be able to get away with actually killing that red fire, maybe a little bit of money out of it. But it's very hard to see when the red fires are actually going to... Okay, well, that happened. Yeah. I wasn't expecting him to get so close so fast. But a lot of enemies do seem to like to rush you. Okay, what do we got here? We got the tower. Not going to be an amazingly helpful item. I'm just going to pop it right now. Hello. Hello, crawl space. Where'd you come from? It's not a black market, unfortunately, but what it is a Harlequin baby. And I'm not going to say no to a free familiar, especially a familiar as good as this one. That was exciting. Harlequin baby tends to be very good, especially up close, giving you that kind of scatter shot effect. Letting me hit enemies. The term I want to use here is bracketing. Letting me hit to the left and the right. So even if I'm not exactly on shot, Harlequin baby hopefully is. Also allows me to hit these guys. Not quite sure what actually spawned that crawl space there. Lucky explosion, I guess. That's technology 1, which I'm reasonably happy about. I do like Technology 1. I do really want to see a little bit more in the direction of bonuses for Technology. Like, I'd love to see a, if you're going to give me Technology, can you also... Okay, well, that's, going to happen, sure. Oh, well, I guess I'm not allowed to have that run. I'm not going to take Hourglass, thank you. That's kind of really a big shame, and there wasn't... I was worried about the shots coming inbound. Like, that's the thing that's gotten me killed a lot, is me worrying about inbound shots off of other enemies, so I don't exactly dodge optimally, and that was kind of the case there. I was dodging to the right when I should have dodged to the left, but I was worried that the spider that was stopping was going to be shooting to my left. So I was kind of concerned about that, so I ended up backing myself in a corner. Unfortunately, I don't quite think fast enough about where I should be going, and I haven't quite, never quite internalized those dodge this way instead of this way rules. Which, I mean, it should be really obvious, right? Don't dodge yourself into a corner when an enemy is chasing you, but obvious though it may be, I still have a lot of problems with that. Good, we got our item room. And I just let that fly into me, wow. Exact same opening setup for 3 runs in a row. That's a little bit unusual. Free secret room. Secret room contains missing no. Okay, so... Okay. So, I think I know what Missing No does. From what I understand about how Missing No works... Okay, well, you do that, game. Thank you. Missing No just literally re-rolls you every single floor. That's all it does. Every floor you get a re-roll. I mean, we're picking it up for the sake of picking up a new item I've never picked up before, but that's really all I can say for it. This is not necessarily going to be a winning run. It's going to be a really goofy run, though. Don't really want Eve's Mascara. I'd like to go to the right. Can I go to the right, game? Thank you. Hey, the heart's a pretty decent item, and one of the big things is it is going to be a re-rollable item for me. BBF could get me killed, but it is going to be, once again, an item that is going to get re-rolled by Missing No on the next floor. So I can't exactly be upset about it. This does mean we're not going to be able to rely on anything. Anything we get is pretty much instantly going to be re-rolled on the next floor. So Brimstone is not going to be a problem because we can't keep it. From what I gather, literally everything gets re-rolled. So, even spacebar items. Nothing is safe. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. So anything we buy, anything we do, is going to be basically fodder for the Missing No. So we're just going to have to hope that on that particular floor, on the speedrun floor, we get something really good. Otherwise, we're kind of boned. I mean, we can be guaranteed that whatever we have on that floor, we get to keep for the entirety of the floor. Okay, can you... Thank you. Now, on the plus side, this could be considered, like, the most true speed run I could possibly get. Okay, can you... Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay. That really concerned me. So he was getting right up my face, and that's where BBF just so happened to be. Come on, come on, come on. No? Over here. Oh, come on. I'm trying to line up BBF to get a hit in. But it's just not happening. He's literally always on the opposite side of the room from where... Oh, come on, BBF. Come on. Come on, get this hit. Come on. There we go. Like this. Okay, so this is where things get a little bit terrifying. Because if BBF spawns, I'm not going to be able to control where this guy goes. I will be able to push him back, though. Squeezy would be a great item, but we're not going to have it in just about 3 seconds here. We will, however, have money going into the next floor. Okay, let's see what we get re-rolled into. Okay, so we have... Oh, God. We have My Reflection. Looks like Charm, Tears, and Great Attractor. Not... This is not good. Yeah, this is not... If I had to make a choice of things that are not great to pick up on this run, the Great Attractor is probably... it's probably one of those items. Oh, dear. Okay, well, you know, there's a chance that I could live from this. It's not a very high chance right now, but do not get close to me. Nope, there we go. Okay, what are we going to get in here? We're going to get Revenge Fly. You know, I'm not too upset about this, and the reason why is that, again, it's going to be rerolled. So, you know, all I can do is build up items to make sure that I have the most possible items on my reroll. That's about all I can do about this. That's the only thing I can do with this run at this point. Because Missing No decided to be a thing. Okay. This is dangerous as hell. Okay. Oh, this is concerning. This concerns me a lot. Oh my god. Just look at him rocket out like that. Oh my god. Oh my... Okay, that happened. Oh god, that happened. Okay, fine. Well, we got Missing... Oh my god. Possibly worst possible boss to face on a Great Attractor run. Like, he is... Pin just gets grabbed by that so hard and just shoves himself in your face. So, I'm glad we got Missing No. I'm glad that we had a chance to try it out a little bit. I'll be glad to try it out a little bit more on future runs where I am not playing as the Lost. Nod Leaf. Okay. I mean, if you can give me something that makes Nod Leaf work, I'm happy to have it. But it's the making Nod Leaf work thing that's the problem. Why did you not fire? Nod Leaf, it needs some item that makes it more than just Nod Leaf. Like, straight invincibility doesn't do anything for me. You give me invincibility that allows me to, you know, do damage, like with Daddy Longlegs. Oh yeah, the invincibility becomes amazing. Smart Fly might actually work in this case. I don't know if Smart Fly requires that you take physical damage or if that an enemy bumps you. Just use this right here because I don't want to deal with this room. Okay, we know where our curse room is. We also know that there's a sub-boss over there, but I don't think I have any interest in messing with it. Blank card could be interesting. Need something to use it with, though. That makes me a little bit upset that I just used the Sun card. Then again, I probably... I might have found that without the Sun card. Okay, so we're going to be fighting the Duke of Flies here. Duke of Flies could be irritating just because I don't really... Just pop that right there. Okay, that helps a little bit. I don't really have any damage to apply to him. So, there's only so much I can do here. There we go. And we get breakfast. Lovely. Which, just basically a thing that says I don't get anything out of that room. Oh, dear. But hey, you know, I could get Daddy Longlegs, Mom's Knife. I actually would prefer Brimstone, but if Mom's Knife showed up, I would not exactly be upset. I really don't want anything to do with those fires, so we're just going to bomb them to get rid of them so I can get this chest. Kind of annoyed that we didn't get anything more out of that. 2 fires in a chest, and all I got was... Basically, I traded... I didn't... There was no trade. I just opened up the chest and got a cent. That's basically what ended up happening there. Let's go ahead and blow that up real quick. Save me some time. Okay, we know where our shop is. Unfortunately, we don't really have enough money to make the shop a thing. Which, I would love to make that shop a thing. Yep, okay. Okay, I'm fine. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's not do this. Okay, we got bombs are key, and we get the Celtic Cross, which means we got nothing on this floor. From our item room, at least. We could always get something from the shop. Our deal with the devil could be amazing, but our item room is effectively worthless. Okay, are we gonna... Yeah, we're not doing that. What do we got? So we got the moon. Place that right there. Key? No. Okay, so what we want is a key so I can get in there. That bombs are key pill. Really threw a monkey wrench in my plans. Could you die, please? There's the key. Oh, okay. Yeah, don't ask me what happened there. I don't know. I really don't. Like, I saw one slider who was against the wall, and I guess I thought the other one was... Yeah, I thought the other one was also against the wall. That's why I was willing to move. But, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and reset on Bobby Bombs, because I don't think they're really going to help me at all. I mean, extra bombs are one thing, but I don't think that they would actually be giving me any benefit. So I think we're going to go ahead and skip that. Instead, hope for a better spacebar item, a better item. I'm not amazingly upset about a lack of a Nod Leaf run, because honestly, it, you know, that second item being Celtic Cross doesn't give me any synergy at all. No bonus in any way. How to jump? Kind of follows that same pattern. Nothing really in that. Now, we do get the American, the very American room. Quick, if you're American, you need to be standing up with your hand over your heart and sing the national anthem for a second. And when you're done pretending you know the words, we'll move on. So, Distant Admiration. So we get the Attack Fly. Not too happy about that. This would be a great thing if I still had if I still had Nod Leaf. This would be amazing. But it's not really an amazing item otherwise. I mean, I can use it, don't get me wrong. Just wait and get you with it. Excellent. I mean, it's something I can use, just like I can use Flat Penny. The difference is, though, that, you know, it's just kind of one of those things that, yeah, I can use it, but I'm not going to want to use it unless I can be really safe in using it. And that level of safety doesn't really belong in this game. You don't really see it all that much. Might be something if we can get a... Like, if we get something like Gurglings or something as my first... Okay, that's... Okay. If we get Gurglings as our first boss or something like that, that's when I really expect that to be a useful thing. Okay, so let's go ahead and assume that Secret Room is right there. Good assumption. Okay, so we're definitely going to our shop, and oh my god, we have keys. Okay, so I'm pretty set for keys for pretty much the remainder of the run. Unless I get Guppy's tail somehow. Which I don't think is incredibly likely. First item being buy one, get one, getting Humbling Forever, or a Humbling Bundle. We're not going to be able to do anything about that, coin purse, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, Humbling Bundle is great stuff. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually make use of it. Okay, we got Monstro, and we got the Monstro who comes with 2 mulligans. Okay. Just push Monstro. Oh, come on. God damn it. I was so out of the way of that. Okay, can you just die, please? Thank you. I don't want to deal with you. Was really hoping that that shot wouldn't hit me. I've got no idea how it actually did manage to hit me. Just, I guess I was in a really bad position there. Book of Sin is pretty terrible. Especially in comparison to the fact that we're just running a Humbling Bundle run. I think the only thing I could really see out of Book of Sin that would make me really happy right now would be 2 bombs. Well, there's 1. Please. Thank you. Bomb. Money. Okay, that's not too bad. Getting 10 cents. We are on Curse the Blind, so... the odds that I'd be really interested in going to the shop, not being able to see what I'm getting, is pretty low. I really don't like this room. And yeah, I'm dead. There was too many spiders, not enough ways to get out of them. Okay. Soy milk. No. Well, okay, you know what? I'm gonna try it. Never mind. I'm gonna try it. For one reason and one reason only. In fact, there are those 2 rooms you just saw there. Could make this amazing. Possibility. Unlikely. Oh my god. How am I alive? I don't even know. But you can see exactly how long this is taking. This is not the item I was looking for. This is not good. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know how I'm alive. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. I just have to do that on every pass. These things are dying so slowly. Oh my god. Our base damage is already a problem, and I just halved it. Now keep in mind, you know, I probably would not have chosen to pick this up. Okay, never mind. I thought I was going to be able to get between those. Never mind. Another Curse the Blind. What's in here? So we got 2 15-cent items. Oh, God. Okay, that is something else. It has to be something else. Okay, it's a library. Satanic Bible. Anarchist Cookbook. Book of Shadows is probably what we're going to take, except we got Book of Belial, so that's going to be the actual choice here. We'll remember that Book of Shadows is actually here, and the reason why we care about that is, of course, in case there is a, in case there is a curse room on this floor. Book of Shadows would actually get me into the curse room without taking damage. In fact, I mean, it's really... Between Book of Shadows and the Book of Belial, it's actually a real question of which I would rather have. I like the Book of Shadows in this situation, simply because... or I like the Book of Belial, simply because I'm more likely to use it. The Book of Shadows I'd probably only use just if I was going into a curse room. Book of Belial I'm kind of willing to use in any situation. Okay. Spider Baby literally does nothing. If I get hit, which would give me the Spider's Revenge, I would be dead anyways. Now, I'd love to be able to get a 15-cent item. It's just pretty unlikely that I'm actually going to find one. I don't even know if this can even show up here. Okay, it can. There's just enough room. Looks like we're not going to be getting money, so I'm probably not going to be able to go to that shop. I really have hopes for that orange pill. Range up is great. Speed down, not so much. Paralysis, not so much. And Liberty Cap I'll take because it's Liberty Cap. Like, I just take Liberty Cap because it's Liberty Cap. It's, you know... Potential bonuses, potential mushroom effects are always good. 10 cents? 2 cents. Unfortunately, neither of those items are on sale. So, we're not going to be getting whatever's in the shop, and chances are it was probably the stopwatch. Just have to assume that. Okay. What are we fighting? Gurglings. Okay, I do have range, and I do have damage. Both of which are pretty good against Gurglings. Just need to make sure that I'm not, still firing when it charges. Wow, it just angled even though I wasn't firing. Luckily, our damage is kind of off the hook. It's kind of amazing. So the Gurgling didn't actually last long enough to do it again. Done. We get Super Bandage. Once again, giving me an extremely terrible first floor that is only worth a damn, specifically because of the book. Okay, let's go to the right. Like, the Book of Belial really made that floor a floor I didn't want to reset. If I hadn't been for Book of Belial, I probably would have reset that floor. I'll be honest. Because giving me Spider Baby and Super Bandage means that we got a first floor that literally gave me nothing. Store credit is pretty good. So we'll do store credit and we'll come back for whatever the next item is. I don't know what I'm going to want after store credit because God, it's just giving me all really nice it's giving me a lot of very nice trinkets. This guy's going to blow up. Excellent. There's our boss room. I'm rather inclined to go directly to the boss room, because with Book of Belial, I think we should be fine. What are we going to fight? Monstro. Now, you wouldn't know it from the last run, but Monstro doesn't really worry me all that much. And especially now that we have Book of Belial, we do a lot of damage. So even though he is just so beefy when it comes to hit points, I think we'll be fine. That speed down could eventually become a problem, so we're going to want to see if we can get a speed up, because I am a little bit worried about how close his shots are getting to me, because I'm not getting out of the way fast enough. But Monstro is dead. What are you going to give me, buddy? He's going to give me rotten meat, which is terrible. And here, I'm going to get Razor Blade. So far, this is 2 floors where literally the only thing I've gotten that has been worth anything has been the Book of Belial. So I'm guaranteed to get Deals of the Devil, but so far the Deals of the Devil have been terrible too. I mean, it looks like we're definitely going to be able to buy 2 items at the shop, assuming there is 2 items. Got my range down. Still effectively have a range up. And there's a range up to counter that. Okay, so there is a lot of rooms I'm interested in. Just kill as many of these guys as I possibly can. Except they're not dying. I really want to blow up that blue one. Thank you. Looks like that's going to help in killing a couple of these guys. Excellent. Boss trap room is probably not going to be anything I'm going to want. Dark bomb. So literally I've had 2 floors of items that do not do anything for me. We're going to make it more. Well, options would have been really nice to have earlier. Anything in here I want? It's got a golden chest. I'm not really interested, honestly. Dark bomb I have to be kind of concerned about, because it has a chance to drop an item that would just flat kill me. It has a chance to drop a an aggro spider. Well, that sucks. That said, that run was... Okay, Isaac's Heart is probably gonna get me killed. So the thing about this is that I don't take damage anymore. Isaac's Heart does. So the problem is now I have to be aware of shots going behind me, not shots at me. On the plus side, I can just stand in front of things and they won't be able to attack me. So I'm not quite sure if this is a plus or a minus here. So I just want to face my... Nope, and there goes Isaac's Heart getting hit. Okay. We're just going to do a reset on this, because I don't feel like doing a bigger room like that without having my item. Looks like a couple of them ran into the fire willingly. Can I get you guys to do it again? No? Yes? Maybe? Thank you. And one more. Like, you all just kill. I'm fine with that. I didn't think the Isaac Heart run would last all that long. And then I'm not too upset about losing the run where we didn't get anything. Like, Book of Belial's nice and all, but when you're 2 floors down, you haven't gotten a single item that actually works on your character, that's a pretty bad sign for the rest of your run, honestly. You wanna... No? Don't charge me. That's not how you work. You're a mulligan. You just die. That's your job. You die and start over. You go back to the foot of the line. Okay. So 2 cents, 1 bomb. Nothing really to start with. I will say I'm a little bit upset with myself. The reason I died on that Book of Belial run is simply because I ran into AIDS poop. I need to remember to not be running forwards when I enter a room. Preferably not shooting either. Please be something good. God damn it, not again. Stop giving me the same items over and over and over. It's something I've actually noticed has been going on very frequently, both in my kind of the recordings that I do put up and the recordings that I don't because I got too salty. Because those have been happening recently. I was over a rock. I don't even want to hear it. I was over a damn rock. I was going to use Distant Admiration to attack. That was shitty. Especially because that would have been a curse room that was actually next to a secret room. Because the secret room couldn't have been anywhere else. Oh, that is shitty. I can never tell if I'm over a rock. And I need to be able to know because that's my primary way of defending myself is, you know, get over something. Especially with something like Distant Admiration. I thought I was going to be safe there. Let's go ahead and see if I can get these. Okay. I want to see if I can get these guys over here to the right. See if I can get one of them to kill themselves right here. Because if they... Ah, damn. Didn't quite happen the way I wanted it to. I was trying to get them to blow up that tinted rock for me so I wouldn't have to use a bomb to do it. Let's see if I can herd these guys over in a thatwardly direction. Killing each other left and right. Up. Okay. I want you to... Exactly like that. Damn. Okay, well, at least, kind of worked. And that kind of proves there's not going to be a, secret room right there. It's kind of a sad thing when most of them killed themselves and it wasn't actually me killing them. Kind of amazed that that's not our secret room, actually, given the location, but chances are it's probably below me. What do we got? No. Just no. Kane's Other Eye is a bad item. Like, a really bad item. I don't want it. Like, it's worse than Abel, honestly. In my ranking. Kane's Other Eye is worse than Abel, and I consider Abel to be a subpar item at best. Sure. Okay, come on. Let's get the saltiness to go away. Let's get into the caves. Have I even been to the caves in this episode? I don't think I've even been to the caves in this episode. I think we've been on the first 2 floors. I think that's what gets me the saltiest about these runs, is when I can't get off the first couple of floors. I think we've only had one deal with the devil. Okay, well that just happened. I want to get behind these guys in order to push them out of this area. Okay, there we go. These guys do not kill themselves. There's no... I can't get them to open up these pots for me. Okay, focus on one at a time. Nope. Nope. No, no, no. And I wish I could get these guys to kill themselves because there's a... Oh, nope. Go back in there. Right there. Now you can't even dodge. You can just sit, you can die. Except this thing will apparently just walk out as if there's no problem. Just tanks every shot I have of it. Small rock is exactly what I was hoping for. Didn't get the little bit of extra money I was actually hoping for, but I'll take small rock. I'll take a damage up. Please be good. God damn it. Spider Baby, again. Another just... It gives me the same items in cycles, and it really drives me nuts because the items it likes to... Okay. The items it likes to give me are really, really bad ones. Ones that I can't even use. It's not even just a bad item like, you know, like Abel. It's items that don't even work. that don't do anything on this character. And I get them over and over and over. It's so frustrating. That is what gets me saltiest of all. Like, that is... How to put it? My body turns 0.1% more salty every time I get an item that I can't use. But it's 0.5% more salt anytime it's an item I've had in the last, like, 10 runs that's an item I can't use. Especially if it's something like that. Like, if it's... I don't know. And I've died in that room so many times recently due to some, like, spider moving in a direction that I didn't expect it to move. Or that I had no... Like, I had to just kind of sit and take it. As usual, get a no teleport card and holy water. We're going to go ahead and reset. Another item I can't use. I also frequently get tarot cards within 2 rooms of a... Yep. I was even talking about this. Within 2 rooms of a curse room that is not a teleport card. It happens all the time. Like, I get death and everything more than I get any other tarot card. Which may be intentional, but man, does it suck. So that money is good. So that gets us up to 11 cents. A first floor shop may not be out of the question on this one. I do not like how close this poop is getting. There we go. Now I'm going to kind of hope that we actually have a boss that Monstro can work on. Because I've noticed recently that his Monstro's targeting on certain bosses is just bad. And the problem is that's 90% of the time what I'm going to use the Monstro card on is a boss. And the other 10% of the time it's going to be some room like this where I have to fight some enemy that I hate. Yeah, but I'm gonna mostly save Monstro's Tooth for a boss that I want to do a lot of damage really fast to. Can you just... Thank you. Okay, we got a safety cap. Let's go search for our secret room. We got 1 shot and 2 potential locations. I'm gonna go for the one next to the shop because that's the most likely location. Okay. And we got a key. Not good. So the Haunt is one of those bosses that Monstro is not particularly good at. Now I'm hoping I'm going to change my mind on that and say that Monstro is really good against the Haunt, but I kind of doubt it. Having a juke like hell. I don't know if you can actually go through the Haunt when he's incorporeal like this and actually not take damage. Okay, so that actually worked out about as well as I could hope. Let's go ahead and just pop this real quick, do a little bit more damage to him. I'm generally pretty okay against the Haunt. When he does the surprise brimstone is when I have problems with it, and when we get breakfast, not good. If that had been basically anything else, I probably would have been a lot happier. Okay, well, we do have money, as evidenced by the... Not only the number 12 in the upper left-hand corner, but by the fact that we have an arcade here. Unfortunately, we have nothing we can do with that money. We have no keys. We have no, we got really nothing we can do with that. Okay, there's a key. So I can go to my shop. Let's see if I can get Monstro to... Yep, take out one of the exploding spiders for me. Okay, Spider Buddy, stop moving to the left and right. Thank you. I do not want to go into a big room right now. I'd like to go into a smaller room. Mostly like this, because I want to go in here. Tech point 5. Okay, so that's really good. That room always throws me off. Okay, we need 3 cents to make the shop a reality. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. Tech point 5 I consider to be a fantastic item. I think a lot of people feel the same way. Just has a lot of great applications. Oh, I am so glad that we have a surplus of bombs right now. Okay, we actually do have one. If money does not work out for getting into the shop, I may be willing to go gamble so we can get bombs. Kill you. I'm actually just kind of hoping that we just kind of get bombs. But that seems pretty unlikely given the room that we're in. Oh, god damn it. Of course. That pooter. I'll see you guys later.